1 second.
Wait.
The reality is this: Ghanaians are watching. Price of goods and services are on the decline. Inflation is doing well. In fact,
including Yas sanitary pad.
Yes.
What
was the last time
I'll
you checked?
call that bluff. I'll call that
You
bluff.
check the Yas sanitary pad.
Yes,
Wait.
I'll call his today. Yas sanitary pad
How much
is selling at 18.49.
At not
Okay,
15.
so
Ato
even from
Forson
25
came to
to
Parliament
18.
and said
Wait.
15 cedis.
So-
What dishonesty is this?
No.
Ask the ladies.
The ladies are here. You
It's
were selling it to
18.49.
your government.
And
under
then he
your
came to
government.
Parliament and
Can
said,
you-
okay, don't eat into my time.
No,
I'm
as
telling
soon as you buy your
summarizing.
stuff. You know, he buys from Ghana's Waitrose.
Yes.
Waitrose, you know Waitrose, there's a Ghana version of
Of
Waitrose.
course, the man at Asankregwa,
Is the one who
is
sent
he
you
going
this
to going to come to Waitrose?
No.
Massa.
No, who sent this figure to you?
Who
I
said
have
where?
it. I
From
prepared
Italy.
it before I
Why
come.
did
And I can't tell
Okay,
No, I
therefore-
prepared it.
And
Anyway, you are
you
eating
said that-
into 15
no,
minutes, my brother. You
please.
let me start.
Please, don't let it slide. Madam, the ladies are here. You bought
My brother.
under your regime. They were buying sanitary pads at 25 and above.
Don't worry.
If they are buying it even at 8,
Even granted, it's even
it's
Don't worry.
it's
Don't
even
worry.
better than yours.
I hear
Just
you.
say, okay,
All right,
so let
boss,
me start.
Please go ahead, yes.
So
Please time him and time me.
Yes,
Because
I'll do that.
everything he
Please.
says.
I'll do that.
He started with that we have made some savings
Yes.
in interest payment, which is right.
Right.
Now let me tackle the domestic. December 2024, T-bill rate, 91-day T-bill rate, was 27.73.
Okay.
And then borrowing rates, lending rates, was 30.25.
Yes.
So it was just a marginal difference.
Yes.
So if I had money and I wanted to invest in T-bill, I get 27.
Yes.
If I'm going to 0.7 or nearly 28. If I'm
Yes.
going to borrow from the bank charges me 30.25.
Yeah.
Not that much.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fast forward, June 2025. I have money. I want to invest. I get 14.73. I want to go and borrow. I get charged 27%. Do you see the discrepancy in
Yeah.
it? Now, it means that you are shortchanging the Ghanaian for your purpose, because when I need money to trade, you are charging me 27%. But when I have my own money and I want to give you, you are giving me 14.3. Before, it was 27.3 against 30. You understand? So
Yes.
the Ghanaian, when you wanted to invest his money, was getting value for money
Okay.
as compared to now. So you asked a very important question. Why is it that the T-bill rates have gone down, but the interest rates are still high-rocketing?
Yeah.
It has gone down. Don't say that.
So it has
Don't
gone
say
down
that.
from
Oh.
30.25 to 27. It's only 3% percentage point. Whereas the T-bill interest rate has gone down from 27 to 14.
Yeah.
That is 13 percentage points. You understand?
Yeah.
So you have reduced this by 3, but then you have reduced the T-bill rate, which is, to me, is giving me money by 13%.
Yeah.
You are shortchanging the Ghanaian.
Okay.
The net effect is more than 10% loss
Why
to
must
the
it cost
Ghanaian.
so much to borrow?
Why must it cost so
I
much
guess
to
it
borrow?
costs
But
so
then
less
when I want to invest,
to buy-
it
yeah.
costs so less
So
to
less
invest.
to- yes.
So
To
you are
put-
discouraging investment.
It's not true.
Why is it not true?
I'll give you these are theories
Then-
that don't go there when you.
Then
it's not true.
Then you go to
He will land in 3 minutes.
no,
3 minutes.
Sorry.
That was very nice.
Please.
No time, Lord. I don't know, take us off.
Then you go to the external debt.
Okay.
You said that the interest has gone. We saved.
You said we saved about 4.3 billion.
It is not true.
Oh,
Read this. 106 of what you read.
106.
External interest payment amounted to 3.8 billion Ghana cedis against a target of 4 billion. Mainly due to the appreciation of the cedi. So it's only 200 million, not 4-point-something billion. That is
This
it.
guy,
You
I
mean-
doubt
you mean,
your data.
You read what you have.
One what?
106.
106.
106.
I need to cross-check that.
Cross-check with
me
106.
give you my-
see it. Then
I'll
you
give
come
you the-
back to. So you come back to. Let me go to.
So this has to be savings on the payment of interest rates.
Are you a domestic or external?
external.
106.
He has
External.
it. Then let's go to the. We are introducing. You didn't introduce more difficulties. Look, energy sector levy. You brought it up.
So, it says external interest payments
Yes.
amounted to 3.8 billion.
Yes.
Against a target of 4.0 billion.
What is the difference?
Oh, okay, so it's just 200.
200 million. You said
I'll get
billion.
it for you. Don't
It's
worry.
not right.
Due mainly to the appreciation of the CD.
CD.
Okay.
That's why you
All
alluded
right,
to.
go ahead.
Yes.
But it's not right. Your figures
Why?
are not right.
You don't worry.
I fact-checked it and you're
Yes,
right.
good. So, so now let me go
You
to
people-
that. You are not introducing more difficulty. Yes, you are.
How?
You said you will not introduce more levies. You came in with energy sector levy, 4.5 Ghana cedis on every gallon of fuel. You added it. You said you added 17.2% in electricity tariffs. You added 2.5% in water tariffs. And you are telling us that you didn't add any more difficulty or burden to the Ghanaian. You have. You talk about inflation. Let me go. You talk about inflation. Okay, let me leave inflation because I don't have time.
No,
I
you
would
have time.
given
Respond to it.
No, I would have given you. Okay, let me respond to inflation.
Respond. You are.
When you are doing the projections, they say, oh, primary balance, 4-year high, inflation, 4-year high, 4-year low, this 5-year low. It gives you a certain impression that when you date back 4 years back and 5 years back, where they are having the lows and the highs, it is telling you something that why is it that you don't go beyond the 4 years? Whatever you hit, you are landing within the administration of the NPP government.
Oh, but how
and it's
can you
telling
do
you that
10-year
4 years
analysis?
back, 5 years back
You wanted us
is
to do
when
10
we had
years
COVID.
back.
4 years back is when we had the Russia-Ukraine war. And it's telling you that before that, everything we do was better than yours.
How can you say?
Let me say it. In 2017, inflation was 12.4. In 2018, 9.8. 2019, 7.2. 2020, 8.7. 2021, 10%. It is when we hit 2022 that it started high rocketing from 31.9 to it got to the peak in 2022 of 54.1%. And
So what is your point?
And it started declining. My
What's your
point is
point?
that before these 4 years that we were hit with COVID and Russia, we were doing better with the economy. And this is what you have failed to acknowledge all these years. But when you go to the international level, President Mahama goes there and acknowledges that. He comes to Ghana and he starts disputing it. Let me put the inflation there. Currency appreciation. I am on record to have said in Parliament that you go there and Abochi has the dollar, but Bank of Ghana has the rate. Now, there's evidence to show that Bank of Ghana rate is 10.4, but Abochi is selling at 13 cedis. You know why? Because, let me give you this...
So since when has Abochi become...
No, because
standard
it's
measure?
a difference between the reality on the ground and what is happening. See, let me show you something by Concerned Importers of Ghana. This was released on Wednesday, 16th July 2025, and the heading was "Difficulty in Getting US Dollars to Buy at Banks and its Negative Impact on Businesses." And this really explains why we are losing revenue in the import side, in the import levies, because they are not getting dollars to import. So we are getting, so once the imports are not coming in, the import levies are shorting, which is why we have short 1.6 billion. And this is a directive where they are now saying, they said, let me read paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4 of there. They said, on paper, the cedi is supposed to be stabilized, and a dollar is supposed to be sold at 10.3 cedis. That was then. However, what is on paper is not reality confronting us. The banks are not selling to our members, and our members have had to resort to the black forest market to buy dollar as high as over 13 cedis.
Okay.
This is what is on the ground.
All right.
You understand? Okay. Now you go to social intervention. You say big push. The finance minister is on record. This page 293 to 300 is on record to say big push is one that is going to sponsor all these road infrastructure networks for the next 2 years.
No.
It's here. You see.
You mean
It's
the
here.
166?
Yeah, it's here.
Oh, my.
No.
No.
I heard,
It's here.
I heard the finance minister clearly.
It said-
let me.
Read.
The speaker, Mr. Speaker, as part of 2025, we announced the commencement of Big Push program, a flagship initiative of this. And said Since then, President has dedicated all big push budgetary allocations over the next 2 years to improve road infrastructure.
Yes.
Is that not
If you do it that way, that will poor.
So, and then he has outlined some road infrastructure.
So why are you saying that
because I'm told the funding for the 166
it
is entirely
true,
separate
fine.
from the big
So
push.
I'm saying,
no.
am I saying
You
something
said
different?
no.
Okay.
You were denying the fact that
Wait, let me land when it gets to your point. Now I'm telling you, the big
Your time
push
is up.
project, please.
Well, fine, that will take us off.
The big push project, right? The big push project is a $10 billion project for 4 years.
Yes.
Now, in the first year, they averagely, you're supposed to get $2.5 billion.
You don't tell us how to average it.
So you are telling me that
You don't tell us
in
how
the
to
4
average.
years you get 10 billion.
You don't. Yes,
But that's the
what
problem.
I said.
I'll prove you
So
wrong.
that's a
I'll
promise.
prove him wrong. I'm telling you. I just said that. I'll prove you wrong. In this first year, they allocated 13.8 billion.
Right.
Under this, even under 10 CD, 10.4, $2.5 billion is supposed to end up with 26 billion. They allocated only 13.8 billion.
Okay.
It is inadequate. Now, he's telling us that in 4 years, they will amount to 10 billion. That's
I said
a lie.
that is
In the budget, the 4-year budgeted expenditure for big push amounts to only 4.6 billion
So you're saying
Ghana
that
cedis.
it's not raisable. The rest is not raisable.
By
For what?
4.6 billion.
billion Ghana cedis.
Yes.
It's not true. For the 4 years.
No, $4.6 billion. That is
Calm down.
46%.
Calm
Wait,
down.
that is only 46% of the budgeted
I will
$10 billion.
I think your point is that you doubt if they can raise it.
No,
So
I don't
don't-
doubt.
Okay.
I doubt the commitment.
The commitment to do it.
But
Okay.
you committed to giving us
Okay.
$10 billion
No,
in
but
4
you-
years.
No problem. No
But
problem.
then at the end
So-
of the
so
4
time will
years,
tell.
pay your
Don't worry, time will
your
tell.
budgeting.
We'll be back here. Time
Yes,
will
pay
tell.
your
Don't worry.
budgeting.
Now, how
That is.
Time will
Wait,
tell.
let me just
No,
end.
no, your
Let me
time is
just
up.
end.
Your
No,
time is
otherwise,
up
in 3
now.
minutes we're going off.
Let me just end.
You will not be
Just
30.
30 seconds. I'm saying 24-hour economy
Yes.
is driven by demand.
Yes.
They said a lot of 24-hour economy.
Yes.
You can't do Grow 24, C24,
Yes.
Dare 24
And-
without stimulating the demand.
That's fine.
No one will go and produce
No problem.
and go and lie in the warehouse
That's fine.
for ages.
That's fine.
You
Okay.
understand?
So-
you need to stimulate the demand first. Do the right
I've already
things
told you.
first.
That's fine.
I've already
Before
told
we
you
talk
that.
about
We have just 3
I've
minutes.
already told you that demand exists for the market.
There's
I've
no
given you
demand.
Oh.
Don't worry. We don't need to litigate.
Now
on
let
this.
me just
In 3
say
minutes.
something. Look,
In 3
it
minutes.
is not true. There's no theory
Okay.
that suggests that there should be a direct relationship between TB rate and commercial lending rate. It is not true. The first, number one is that when TB rates are on the decline, you see every business has two funding sources, either through equity or debt. If you
Right.
go into the debt side, you either go commercial or you go with the TB.
Okay.
People go for TB at lower rates because there's a guaranteed opportunity that government is always able to pay.
Of course.
That is the
Of course.
issue. Now, I'm saying that we use the Ghana reference rate as a measure of government effort,
Yes.
which is 24%.
Yes.
As to how much commercial banks charge, it is plus their risk premium. You don't use the risk premium one to judge how government is performing.
Even if you use 24%,
No,
it's still 10 percentage points lower than what you're offering in T-bill, right?
So I'm telling you.
So
that-
you are still shortchanging
that is
Ghanaians.
not true. Are you saying that there should be parity?
No,
How can
at
you say
least there should be some
parity?
level. There should be some
What is
level.
the- what is
There
the-
should be some
no,
level
what
so
is
that the
theory
ordinary
saying? What is
Ghanaians
theory
will
saying?
be stimulated
What is
to
the
invest.
optimum? What is the optimum?
Will be
hasn't
stimulated
landed.
to invest.
No problem. He hasn't
You,
landed. Let him land.
you
Let
are
him
not
land.
stimulating
That's
investment.
It's okay.
You are
Yeah,
just
in a-
stimulating.
it's okay.
So in 1 minute, what are you saying?
Expenditure.
Otherwise, don't take us off. In
Please,
1
please.
minute, what are you saying?
I'm saying that despite what he has said,
Okay.
you can still see that private sector credit grew by
Yes.
30%.
All right.
So it doesn't rely in you to just.
You are
there's
having challenges with people
Oh.
subscribing to the T-bill.
Okay.
Oh God.
Recently, they didn't meet the demand.
No problem.
So you see, you are
challenges.
not being a gentleman now.
Oh, my brother.
He's your friend. Allow him
Okay,
to land.
you-
Yes.
you
Now,
talk.
I'm happy he has agreed that the big push program
Yes.
does not cover the entire road project.
Okay.
Because under the 2025 budget, we allocated 28 billion to the
Okay.
Ministry of Roads and Highways
All right.
to do other road projects. And then finally, exchange rate and the reality. Since when did you notice that in determining exchange rate, we go to Aboki?
No, but the issue is that
No.
it's the issue on the ground. You can't put
How?
things on
So
paper.
how?
You ask me a question.
So
you can't
go
put things
to
on
any
paper,
bank.
but you go
No,
to the
go
ground.
to any bank.
You go to the bank. The maximum they can give you is $20,000.
Listen.
The importers are crying.
It is not true. In
They
fact, the
have
Bank of
issued
Ghana
an official
no,
statement.
Now,
See, don't let
now,
us behave
can
like
I say
proverbial
something?
ostriches.
Please,
You bury your head
please,
in the
please,
sand
please.
and you pretend
Alright,
there's
so
nothing
Hassan,
going on.
no, let me provide
It's
this
true. I
information.
mean,
No,
I am not
you see,
lying.
this
You
type
go
of-
to
No,
social
no,
media,
no,
everybody
you've
is
said the
talking.
time and again. It's okay. Let him come.
He asked me a question.
Wait, he
Can I-
disagree. That's fine.
Let
Yeah,
me
go ahead.
just help you.
Then
The
don't
Bank of-
ask me the question.
Yes.
I'm
Please
saying
go ahead.
that this type of information influences the market.
Yes.
So let's correct it. First of all, the Bank of Ghana gave a press briefing
Okay.
to which they suggested
Yes.
that now for every transaction, people are not allowed to keep dollars.
Okay.
You must have a transaction backed
Okay.
before commercial banks can give you the
All
dollars
right.
to transact. It is not true that we should use the Aboki market rate.
No, I'm not
because
saying that.
no, that's what you are saying. That the reality.
I'm saying
the reality is that there's so
So
much
Hassan,
liquidity with the
Salam
commercial
alaikum,
banks.
my brother.
Any
How much-
money
will
that
take
you
this
need.
conversation.
Let me do this.
Of air.
How much was the dollar? How much was the dollar at the black market and at the NPP? $17 at black market and 13 at black marketers. Which is better?